Hello, everyone. It's me once again, and a very big welcome to everyone. And today, for this session, I have another. Um, I think it's a wonderful topic today about time management. How do you manage your time? Because honestly, I find it very difficult with YouTube. And like this whole morning I spent the whole day practically I spent just trying to edit one video and put in the put in a pip pip picture in picture, and trying to get the video done, and putting a video voiceover, and getting it matching and fitting, and it was terrible. I'm listening to it and trying to do all sorts of things to rearrange it, and it took me the best part of today, like just to get that one thing done. And that was only for a 3 minute 40-second video, only a 3 minute 40-second video, but it gave me a hell, so sometimes I spend a lot of time on my videos, but so I don't know really. I just don't know. And this video that I want to do for premiering, I'm doing it all with pictures, so it's taking me forever, forever putting it all together. So I've only got now, let's say, 17 and 3, only 20 minutes. It's taken me so many days also to do it, and it's only a 20-minute video. Because every picture put a caption, and then put a voiceover. Oh my gosh, time management. I could have done so many other better things. Not better, but I could have done many more things in that same time than just doing one thing, one 3 minute 40-second video. Doesn't make sense, no. But I really struggled today with that. I struggled a lot with that. What to do, this is life. So how do you manage your time sometimes? How do you manage, like Dell, he's working consistently, and then he comes home and he has just 1 hour to spend, like, with YouTube, and doing all his editing and posting, and I don't know how he manages it. Shots, yeah, shots will go pretty faster, but for videos, I don't know. It takes like forever. And this is not the first time. It has happened to me many times before also, but today was like, for a 3 minute 40-second video, awful. It was awful. I need to get myself better organized. I know the plan in mind, but I need to get it organized. So yeah, I need to. So difficult to do, watch the video and try to record. Try to watch the video and record. I managed to get away finally. I minimized both the screens so that I could just jump from one to the other. And even at one time, the noise of the boat came along with my voice. So, but what to do? Cannot help it. Well, let me just 1 minute. When the kids come, I'll be rushing up, so I'll keep this mug away. So as soon as the kids come, I will go up, because the little boy is still here. So I won't leave him alone, because we keep the door unlocked for the kids to come in. So as soon as the elder two come in, they'll be with the boy down here, and I can go up there. Not up there, but up here. Not there, not there. Okay, up here. There, I don't want to go right now. Lots of time left. Don't want to go there. Only upstairs. So yeah, that's it. Now it is the, oh, Dell, long life for you. I just took your name. I just took your name. Maybe that is why your ears were burning. What is this fellow talking about me? Let me come and hear what he's saying about me. talking about time management. I was talking about time management, and I just took your example. I said, I don't know how Dell manages it. Like, my YouTube video took like forever today. Sign of madness, talking to yourself. I do it very often. I do it very often. No, if somebody comes on my live stream and let's say somebody is listening to it later on, okay, somebody has missed it and they are listening to it and you're replaying it, and suddenly they say that silence, this fellow is not saying anything. So, let's go off the live stream. So now I start talking to myself. From the time I go, I start talking till somebody comes and then I interact with them. But yes, I do keep talking to myself. So, but yeah, I am almost 99% mental. Very 99% mental. So, yeah. So I was just saying, I don't know how Dell does it. Like, he's working throughout all 7 days, and then he just comes home and for an hour he says like for an hour I just spend my time with my video editing and all that. And yeah, while I agree to some extent, the shots go very fast, but doing a video sometimes like it takes forever for me. And today I was trying all sorts of things again. I must organize myself a little more into speeding up the process. Today I finally managed to minimize. I suddenly decided to minimize the screen. So I minimize my recording screen and I minimize my video screen. And while I was playing the video, I could just talk about the video, so the minimizing it was very good. Otherwise I'm trying to just shuffle one to the other screen. It's so damn difficult. So today I finally thought, let me minimize it. That's better. So it worked a little, but that's at the end of the day. I should have started this in the beginning of the day. So yeah, it was very difficult, trying to fit the voice in, trying to fit the video in, trying to see the length, you know. And you cannot be doing a video over and over again. Like talking, you have to keep talking, and then if it doesn't come proper, talk again and again and again and again. So yeah, it was really bad. It was bad. So what's it Dell, around 9 o'clock? Four coming to 5 o'clock here. That means around 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock night for you, yeah. So you'll soon be hitting the sack and going into dreamland. Yeah, it must be about 10 o'clock night for you. No, you're ahead of me. What am I saying? 7 and 4, 11. 7 and 5, 12. 7 and 5, 12. Hey, it's midnight for you. Oh, I'm always getting confused. Yeah, it's about 4 o'clock for me. It's about 4 o'clock evening for me. So you're 7 hours ahead. 4 and 7 and 4, 11. So 11 midnight. Mm. Okay. Yes, I know it's late for you. 11 midnight, right? It's around 11 midnight now for you. Oh, 7 and 4, 11. Yeah, I think 11 midnight. So, yeah, better go to sleep, hit the sack. That's why I said soon Dale will be hitting the sack now. It's time for him to call it a day. So have a good sleep, Dale. Have a good sleep and get up nice and fresh again because you have a whole day of working very hard. So, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow morning when I go live, you will be having a lunch, right? You will already be into Saturday having your lunch. Okay, so that's it for now. That's it for now. Dell is really comical. Sign of madness talking to yourself. Yes, I agree. I talk to myself. So, I have a small video about that. I have a very short clip, but I'm thinking I will add it to another clip. It's only 7 seconds, so I don't want to put it. I'm traveling by train and I'm making a video, and suddenly I'm saying something and I captioned it talking to yourself. This is what happens when you are alone and talking to yourself. Yeah, it's a 7 second video I have talking to yourself. And there's nobody in the train also, no one in the train. So yeah, I was talking to myself. And I'm not showing anything. I'm only putting it on my face and I'm talking to myself. I'm not showing some scenery or something. So that was talking to myself. Dale, you're really funny. See, you also make me laugh. Yeah. So that's the situation. Now to see who's next. Who's next in line? Who is next in line to come and greet me on my channel? Who is the next one? Who is the next one? La, 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 la. Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia. Do, 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 do. So, all you YouTubers out there, how do you manage your time with YouTube videos and all your other work that you have to do? Like I see some of you YouTubers, like, especially those in the Philippines, you're coming left, right, and center 2 and 3 times for live stream. For me, coming twice a day for live stream is more than enough. It's more than enough. I don't think I would be able to manage 3 live streams. See, the other house where I was, that was a little problematic, because the lighting and everything was a little bit of a problem. So I couldn't speak later in the night. But when I go to Cebu, I should be having a better place to stay, and that way I can, do live stream at any time. Day or night I can do, because I stay awake till late. I stay awake till around 12 o'clock. Now, in the previous province where I was in Thailand, that would have been ideal. But I was so stupid not to start live stream. I was so stupid not to do that. By now, I would have had a lot of watch hours also. But I will continue with live streaming, you know, even after monetization. I will continue with live streaming because I'm getting used to the interaction with all of you. I wish there was some more new people also joining in, because the more the merrier, right? That's what they say, the more the merrier. So yes, Dell, I'm still talking to myself now. Yes, I'm still talking and singing to myself as well. So yeah, I wish there was a lot of people interacting on my channel for live stream, but it's okay. I have my few trusted supporters, and they are good for me. They are good enough for me. So, it's getting a bit chill now. I manage without my sweater, but I think when I go up, I'll have to wear my sweater. It's getting a little, as we say in English, it's getting a little nippy. It's getting a little nippy. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Where are you? Hello. Where are you? If by chance no one comes, I'm going to have the same theme. Only I will change my clothes, but I will have the same theme tomorrow morning when I get up. So, what's the verdict today? What's the temperature here? I just wonder what is the temperature over here. There's no one, and Dell has gone to sleep. There is no one, and Dell has gone to sleep. There is no one, and Dell has gone to sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Choo, 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 choo. Choo, 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 choo. No one? There is no one today. Really, there is no one. Really, there is no one today. Today is Saturday, right? Today is Saturday. So you mean people are getting up late today? I don't know. Are they getting up late today? Because of Christmas Day, trumpet song and sing. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I don't know why am I singing a Christmas carol, a Christmas song? It's not Christmas. Christmas is over long ago. But as Dell said, this is a sign of madness. A sign of madness. Madness. So I think I am getting mad. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. I heard some dogs barking, and my grandkids must be coming home. Let me check. Okay, let me just check. Okay, no signs of them coming. They should have come by now. Or do they come at when I go on 4:30? When I normally come. Today I said I'll come a little later. Oh, it's getting cold. It's getting very cold. Two, no one, no one. Yeah. What are you saying? I don't know. I cannot understand. Hello. How are you? Both of you good? Now be careful of all the things that are in the living room, okay? Don't drop anything. Be careful, okay? Because they have brought all that stuff for the cabinet. They have brought the stuff for the cabinet, so just be careful, okay? Did you have a nice day in school, both of you? Tarek, you had a good day in school? Okay. You need anything, ask me. I'm in my room, okay? Did you lock the front door, Leal? Okay. Okay. Who's this? Maya. Hi, Pita. Nice to see you. Have a look at outside. There's a lot of sun a lot of snow melting. You can see a lot of snow melting. In that patch over there, my daughter is going to grow a lot of vegetables and things like that. Looking nice now with the snow going off. It's looking much better. So, yeah, Pita, your time management must be fantastic. I don't know how you do it, but you do it. So, it's cold today, very cold it is. Let me close the door. Just close the door and come. My two elder grandchildren just came. So I said I'll come up. They just came now, so I said I'll come upstairs. Because my younger grandchild was down. He stayed home today again. Oh, I have to give him his medicine. 1 minute. God, I forgot to give my grandson the medication. That was bad. I forgot to give him his medication. I had to give it at 4 o'clock. My daughter will ask, did you give it? I will ask, okay, yes, I gave it. Hi, Stephen. At last, Stephen, thank you. I'm so sorry. I had to rush down to give my grandson his medication. I'd forgotten. So, Stephen, at last you made it. How's work and how's your day, Stephen? You had work today, or you're off work, or you just come back from work? Dell has gone off to sleep. Dell has gone off to sleep. He just came on. He just came on to say hello, and he said he will come tomorrow for my live stream because it will be lunchtime. By the time I come on, it will be his lunchtime. So main sites. Good to see you, and Maya also here. Yeah. So that's how the story goes. Yeah, I forgot to give my grandson the medicine. I finished nights this morning. Haven't been to bed yet. Wow. Usually you have a sleep and you come in the morning, right? I'm off till Monday. Monday day shift. So what's today? Thursday. You came off Thursday. So you have Thursday, you have Friday, you have Saturday, you have Sunday. So 4 days. So kind of 4 days, and then Monday morning you start again. Yeah. Tough it is. 12 hours is tough. 12 hours is tough. So anyone wants to talk about today's theme of time management? You want to say anything about time management? Someone wants to comment on time management. How do you manage time management? I am terrible time management. But the time in the office you must be managing well. But the time at home is bad management, is it? Because time you office you got to do kind of fix things like on a routine, but at home like there are so many things to do and prioritizing it becomes a problem. And now with YouTube it's an extra addition. Like I do, sorry, I took practically the whole day today just to edit one 3 minute 40-second video. 3 minute 40-second video took me the best part of today. Honestly, it was terrible. Pita says, just focus, give time for everything. Do 2 to 3 tasks together at a time. Pita, hats off to you. Your multitasking is great, really. I always say this openly. I always say I couldn't do multitasking like you. No, I cannot. You are really a master at multitasking. No, I find it very hard to manage. Very hard to manage multitasking. Yeah, multitasking. Find it very difficult. Peter, you manage it very well. Like even when we play Scrabble, I cannot concentrate. You are doing 101 things at that time. I find it very difficult. Sometimes I do one more thing, but I find it very difficult. Steven says, work runs on a time schedule. Yes, so that must be easier to manage rather than home. Uh, Unless something goes wrong and you adjust to get back on schedule. Correct. True. True. And that's where your supervisory and management skills come into play to get things back onto schedule. Yeah, today, Pita, I tried this, doing this picture-in-picture video, and adjusting the sounds and to fit in with the. Finally, I just minimized both the screen, my sound recorder and my video that was playing. I minimized both, and then I was able to see the video and record like at the same time. And yet, once before I did it, and it worked very well. I've done it for a previous video, and it worked very well. But I don't know why this. And that too, that was a 17-minute video. 17-minute video, perfectly it went through. And this time, only a 3 minute for 40-second video, but it gave me a hard time. It really gave me a hard time. So yeah, I don't know why sometimes things like that happen. Uh, at school, I do flyers, printing while encoding other things. Yeah, that's okay. I guess you can do that too. Yeah, while printing, you can get on to doing some other work because the printing will carry on automatically. But you really do a lot. That's about maximizing that minutes. True, true, Pita. When I finish night shifts, I can't sleep because I think of everything I want to do. And thinking what you will do when you wake up keeps you awake. So when you come back, try to do whatever you can and then go to sleep. But yeah, mostly like that's what I used to do when I come off from nights. I don't sleep. I just carry on doing whatever I have to do. And if I want to go marketing or shopping or anything, it's a nice time to go in the morning, finish it up, come home, do some cooking and all that. I have my lunch and all, and then later on, say by 4 o'clock or something, I get up. I mean, I go to sleep. I go to sleep, get up just in time to have dinner, put my wife to bed, and I used to leave for work because I used to start at 11 o'clock. My shift used to be 11 to 7, 11 night to 7 morning. So that's what I used to do. I never used to sleep, like, never used to sleep when I come back. Just carry on with the routine and do the work. But at work, I would take maybe 15 minutes sleep, or 15 minutes sleep or so. I would take that. Because that sleep used to be good, and it takes me right till my 7 o'clock working hours. Like, so that's what I usually do. I don't sleep when I come in the morning. Complete all my work and all, and then after lunch, say about 4 o'clock, go to sleep. I took my truck and trailer this morning and picked up my father's broken truck. Okay, so you towed it back or something? With your truck, you towed it back? Yes, I laughed a lot when Steven said that also, Pita. It was really funny. No, I do that, I do that. I just used to come back from work and get into routine. Because, first of all, 7 o'clock when I come home, I have to literally rush home because the PSW worker, the personal support worker, is waiting to give my wife a shower. And like by 7:45, she has to leave to go to the next house. Like, so I used to actually rush home, like, and then I see to my wife and all. Then I see to her breakfast, give her a breakfast, feed her the breakfast. Then after that, like, I have to do my stuff, right? So I have to see about the cooking, anything to be done. If I have to do marketing, I do it. If I have to do cooking, I will do the cooking. Like if I have to. So those are the kind of things I spend my morning doing. Of course, I have a shower and all when I come home. After she finishes her shower, I give her a breakfast and all. I have a shower. Then I start, doing all my, tidying up the house, cleaning the house, vacuuming, whatever it is. So I find that's the best time to do it. Yes, back to my house. I posted a video of it on my trailer. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Today, I didn't have time to look at anybody's channel. I was just busy with my one editing. Really, 3 minutes 40-second video took so long, and yet a 17-minute video I did about yesterday or day before. Day before, I think. 17-minute video went off without a hitch. Without a hitch. But today's video had so many hitches and glitches and God knows what. Peter says, so excited to see your new video, Stephen. Please make a longer video. Yeah, I know. Because remember, the shots, we make shots okay because people are watching, it's okay. But, shots take, even if a thousand people view your shot, it's very little time, right? It's very little time, even if a thousand people view your shots. Whereas even if 10 people see a video, you get more time spent on that. At Clipchamp, you can reduce the video speed to die. Pita, you're very smart. Today, everybody is making me laugh. First, Dell made me laugh because he said, "Oh, signs of talking to yourself means madness." Because I was just talking to myself, nobody was there. So he said, "Yes, that's madness." Then Stephen made me laugh. And now, Pita, you're making me laugh. Yes, correct. Slow down your video so that it takes double the time. And slow motion also has an effect, right? It has a good effect, slow motion. Yes, even slow motion videos. You can even speed it up, but then if you speed it up, your video is of a shorter time. So if you slow it down, it'll be a longer time. So good. Hope you will start Clipchamp. Uh, Steven, start Clipchamp. Really good it is. Peter is enjoying herself on Clipchamp now. Oh, very good, Stephen. You talk to yourself when you want an intelligent conversation. Time management with style and strategy. Yes, time management. So while the video is slowing down, you can do some other work, right? Just keep it on slow motion and you do some other work. So you have extra time to multitask. Very smart, huh, Pita? Very smart. But it's good, Pita, you're experimenting with all the features that are on ClipChamp, just do it. Now I'm experimenting a lot with recording on ClipChamp. I go to recording. I tried to see screen and recording, the screen and camera, but I don't know, it was stupid, screen and camera. It didn't make sense to me what it was showing. Then I went only to camera. I said, forget about screen and camera. So I'm doing a lot of that on camera now. And today was good because I minimized both the screens. And so it was very easy to do it. Hi, Magenta. How are you, Magenta? Seeing you after a long time. That's nice. Good to see you. Good to see you, Magenta. How are you doing, Magenta? Stephen, Pita says shorts had different counting, but not for watch hours. Yes, it's different. For shorts, you need views. You need views. 3 million and 10 million. You need views. But for shorts, for watch hours, you need videos. You need videos for watch hours, videos and live streaming and Premiere. Steven says, I have been using ClipChamp. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. Just figured out how to blur out license number. There is something about blurring on YouTube. YouTube says like your videos can suffer if they are blurred, and especially if they are blurred a bit too often, So just be careful about blurring. All right, be careful about blurring. I've seen this on YouTube and not somebody else. Like YouTube says, and in fact, I think one of the options when you go to choose the options, when you want to blur, you choose the option, read what YouTube says there about blurring. Over there itself, YouTube says, it can affect your video if you blur. So if there is a portion which is only showing the license plate, clip it, you know, clip before, clip after that short portion, clip it and erase it, delete it. I would suggest that is better. Just delete that small portion which is showing the clip, which is showing the number, so edit it. Cut before, cut after, and delete the center portion, and then you can close in the gap. You can close in the gap. So I would suggest doing that instead of blurring. Because when you go to blur, if I'm not mistaken, uh, it gives you a thing it gives you a thing that it will affect your video. So just check that out. Just a suggestion from me. So what does Pita say? So you need to put up the shots in a playlist together to count as much minutes to play one. No, but when you put it in a playlist, you mean like when somebody clicks the first video, all the videos in that playlist will play? Do you mean that way? I don't know. I have not understood this playlist thing as yet. Magenta, fine when I have to go working. I have to go working here. Yes, sure, Magenta. Carry on. Have a nice day. Take care. But that's nice to blur license numbers because it's sensitive. I- yes, but instead of blurring, just splice it. Cut before, cut after, and delete the number plate. Delete that. Or if the number plate is below your video, it's in the bottom of your video, you can scale your video up. Go to cropping, scale your video a bit so that the number plate is cut off, and then extend your video from the corners. You can extend your video to the size of the screen that you need. So that's another thing you can do. You can crop your video. Either do cropping if your number plate is somewhere, at the bottom of your screen, the number plate is there, then do cropping. But if it's somewhere, in the middle, do splicing. Just cut before, cut after, and delete that part. I would suggest it's better than blurring, because read what it says when you're blurring. What it says over there when you blur, read what it says over there. I think they say, it's not good to blur. Yes. I was searching for a topic. Like I got many topics, and as I choose a topic, of course, I modify the topic sometimes. Sometimes I keep the topic as it is. Sometimes I modify it. But today, when I was searching my list of topics, I came across some topic, and from that, I suddenly thought about this one, time management. So I said, yeah, why not use this time management? Because today, really, my time was just wasted on a 3 minute 40-second video. Practically, my whole day was wasted. I learned how to crop, sound out, and add music also. Steven says that. Yeah, because when you go to audio, it says detach audio. In Clipchamp, when you go to audio, you click on that button on the left, right hand side for the audio, and then the thing comes detach audio. So you can remove that, and then you can put in your own music. When I do the editing and downloading, not editing, but downloading on from the phone for shots, when I download, I feel the music that is there is very limited music, very limited music. And I've tried doing editing on YouTube itself using the video editor on YouTube, but I find it very difficult in the sense that it's too a long process. It's a very long process. And when I go to the YouTube library, I don't think there is any good music on the YouTube library. I don't think there is suitable music. I don't think there is. That 35-minute video I made was because of slowing speeds. In that case, the viewer can see the whole scene. Yes, I was asking Pita, why is the car moving so slowly? So, so Pita said, no, that is so that the viewers can see better. With Pita, I thought that was 31 minutes and some seconds. I thought that video was 31 minutes and some seconds. Yes, but slowing it down made your video must have been 20 minutes and it became 35 minutes. Right. I said, why is he driving so slowly? And she said, no, he's driving slowly so that it's better. All the viewers can see the places much better. Now I know why. Now I know why. It is so that the video would become longer. All of you are making me laugh a lot today. I hope I don't cry before I sleep at night. I like the reason Pita is saying, no, no, so that the viewers can have a better look, at the scenes and all. Ah, yeah, that is right. Okay. And now I know. Make 20-minute video into 35 minutes. But really, you have to think of so many gimmicks. That is why YouTube is very interesting. Very interesting. Forget about, the monetization part and all those other kind of things. But, each time you learn something new and you improve on it, like, it makes you so happy, correct? It makes you so happy in your video. Yeah, I was wondering how the driver is driving so slowly. Yeah, he cannot, you have to keep to the speed. But what believe me also, because I did look at that video again. Okay, I did look at that video again so that I can see the scenery better. But I saw other cars were overtaking. So I said, my God, the other cars are zooming past. That means the driver must be really going slow. Cars were zooming. I saw one black car on the right hand side, zooming past your car. So I said, no, no, correct. The driver must have been driving slowly because this other car is zooming past. So if the driver was driving fast, I can imagine how much faster that other car was driving. Because in Canada they are very strict also. I think maybe US and UK, maybe other places, but in Canada they are very strict. There is not only a maximum speed on the highway, there is also a minimum speed. On the highway, there is even a minimum speed. You cannot drive less than that speed on the highway because it can cause crash, because other people want to speed at maximum. So you cannot go below a minimum speed. That also the camera will go and you'll get a fine for that. Yes, on the highways and all, we have a maximum speed, but we also have a minimum speed. And then some of the roads where we had, some of the highway where we had in Mississauga was good because they had a special lane. If you are two or more people in the car, if you are two or more people in the car, you can travel in that lane. You can travel in that lane. If you have two or more people, you can travel. And that is the leftmost lane, the leftmost, which is the fastest lane, right? The fastest lane. So the leftmost. So certain areas on the highway, they have that. There's one particular this highway when you're going from Mississauga down to Niagara. When you're going to Niagara and you take that particular route, then you have extreme left hand side. So to the middle divider of the road, it is like the fastest lane. So there they have some diamond shape and all, and it's written there, two and more people, then you can drive in that lane. If you're by yourself, you take the long way. I watched a video. Yeah, video. I watched a video earlier, and the man talked so slow. I watched at 1.25 speed, so I could stand to listen to him. No, the thing is like, if you've done a recording and then you slow down the video, it's very bad. If you did a recording and then you slow down the video, it's very bad. Or if the talking was in the video, if the talking is in the video while you're taking a video, let's say you were talking and it's in the video, then it's very bad because when you're slowing down, you cannot understand what the person is saying, right? You cannot really understand what the person is saying. So here comes the next suggestion. As Steven said, he was able to do it. When you're doing it in Clipchamp, Pita, supposing you've done a recording when you're talking something, okay? So when you go to Clipchamp and you go to the audio, on the right hand side, there are many things, and audio is the first one. When you click on audio, it says detach audio, detach audio. So from the clip, from the thing, you can detach the audio. Then you reduce your clip. Then you reduce your clip, and then you can edit your talking. You can edit your talking and keep your talking normal voice, keep your talking in normal voice, but do some editing depending on how short or how long. No, if it's longer, if you slow down your video and it become longer, then keep your full editing. Don't edit anything in your voice because your editing will end before the video ends. So let it be. It might not synchronize. You'll be talking about waterfall and the video will be showing the car going up a mountain, so that could be one thing. So then if you want, like, keep editing your video so that you can take that section to match what you are talking about. If you're talking about waterfall, so take that, edit your this. So detach the audio and then edit your audio so that you can take those pieces and put it exactly where the talking is going on about whatever it is, like, you know so He didn't slow the video, he just talked slow. Okay, okay. No, but if there's talking, like I said, you detach the video. Okay, because Maya says, Pita says, don't slow speed on speaking videos. Oh my God, that's very boring. Yes, don't slow down the speed. But what you can do is detach. You're doing it in ClipChamp. Detach the audio. So then your video, you can slow it down and then you can play your audio. So your audio will end before the video ends, right? Because you're slowing down your video. But then, like I said, supposing you're showing a waterfall, so if you know, at that time when the waterfall comes on your video, you might be talking about a swimming pool, right? So then you'll have to edit your edit your audio clip, and so that you can match. When you're talking about waterfall, that part can be put under the waterfall part of it. When you're talking about a swimming pool, that part of the audio can be kept under the swimming pool or on top or whatever. So yes, that's what you can do. You can detach your voice, and that's what Steven said. He detached the music and he put his own music, right? So that's what you can do. Now, see, that is why I say you cannot do all these things on when you're doing from your phone. You're transferring on YouTube, and you're using your phone. You cannot do all this editing. There's so many editing features you cannot do it. You have to have, a laptop, iPad, computer, or something where you can do so much more editing. It's not possible to get that same editing done on, working on a phone. I don't know. But I see some of the Filipino ones, they are only using phones, but sometimes they do a good job. They do a very good job. I don't know how. I really don't know how. When I meet them, I have to ask them, show me how you did this video. Mm. Uh, what does Steven say? I think you can buy an app that edits well on phone, but I'm typing frugal for that. I guess you can open apps on the phone, but still, I find doing it on the phone, the editing on the phone takes a longer time. Doing it on, doing it on my laptop, using, let's say, ClipChamp also, but if I try ClipChamp on my phone, I will have a headache to do it, it will be painful to do it. but on the laptop I find it so convenient to edit on Clipchamp. So I don't know, I find it very difficult doing editing on the phone. Even the YouTube video, the YouTube editor on the phone, I find it very difficult to cut and clip and join it together. And I have not mastered that. I cannot do it. And not a question of mastering it. It takes a very very long time. But when you do it on Clipchamp, I use Clipchamp often, so when I use it there, my god, it goes so fast. Now I'm so used to it. Just bring your cursor, cut it, bring your cursor, cut it, and delete from the middle, join it, finished. You're done. Then you can put a transformation, choose whichever type of transmission you want from one video to the other, and it plays like that. So it doesn't jerk, it moves smoothly from one video to the other, or one frame to the other frame. So, I do that. Um then Pita says, my phones were multitasking at times, helping three live stream at a time. Yes, yes, Pita does that. All three, she's watching three different people. But you're lucky you have three different accounts. I don't have three different accounts. Let's see now, maybe Saturday or Sunday when I go out, I will see how to get a Canadian number for my phone. I will see how I can get a Canadian number for my phone, and how much. My son-in-law was saying, like it's about my son-in-law was saying like he pays for the younger boy, and he pays $20 a month, you know. So I think I will just take that and keep it, $20 a month. But when I leave, I'll have to cancel that. That's the problem. But at least I will have, another number, and I can use that. Hello, Joyce. Did Joyce join? I didn't see Joyce joining. Ah, there's Joyce. Yes, Joyce. Hi, hi, Joyce. How are you? Nice to see you here. How was your stressful school today? Pita says, but I cannot listen to them all. Yeah, you cannot listen all at the same time. Then you will go mad. No, Pita, you can listen. See, one phone you keep on the loud volume. Okay, one phone you keep on loud volume. All right. Then another phone you keep with a earphone, and plug one earphone, and with the other one put another connection for a earphone, and put one piece inside there, so you can hear one live stream, you can hear the other live stream, and when the third phone loud, you can hear all three together. There, I solved your problem for you. Okay, Pita, I solved your problem. You can listen to all three at the same time, and they will not disturb each other, right? They will not disturb each other, because the earphone, and listen to the third one loud. So I solved your problem, Pita. I solved your problem, Pita. Keep it on low volume. Low volume. Low volume. So now I have six numbers. What a bill you must be paying for six numbers. You must be paying a big bill, a high bill for six numbers. Yes, you'll have migraines. Migraines listening to all three at the same time. Migraines. So, Joyce, tell me something about time management. How do you manage time management? Or Joyce has no time to manage, no time left to manage anything. Yeah, each phone has two slots, correct. I think your prepaid is good. You'll have that 7-day offer, 14-day offer. But I think that 7-day offer is a very good. I think that's lots of data. It's quite cheap, a lot of data, It's better than getting, it's better than trying to get a monthly, monthly bill or something. I think this is better. You'll just load up for every 7 days. You load up, and I think the data is quite a lot. The data is quite a lot, and even the phone call is quite a lot. Yes, no more, and then you're wondering, how much is left, how much is not left, checking up for the monthly. This is better. Get it for 7 days and use it. But Pita, when you're traveling and you cannot use that data, right? When you're traveling, you cannot use it, or you can use it still. You sometimes you may go out of range, right? You may go out of range, so it might not be usable. What is the cost of a mobile thing? What is the cost of a mobile? What do you call it? A mobile Wi-Fi. A roaming Wi-Fi, a mobile, not roaming, a mobile Wi-Fi. What do you what is the cost like of having a mobile Wi-Fi? So when you go anywhere, you can carry that with you. I don't know what it's called. A mobile Wi-Fi? A mobile Wi-Fi? I don't know. So when you travel anywhere, you have Wi-Fi connection at all times. Yeah, you can download either to your phone, or you can download to your SIM card, right? You can download to your phone or to your SIM card. But why do you need to keep six numbers? I don't know. No, no, Pita, there is something. No, there is something mobile. 1 minute. Let me check. On the go, something like on the go or mobile wireless on the go. No, no, it doesn't have to be plugged in. Let me just check uh, what that is called. Portable Wi-Fi. Yes, it says portable Wi-Fi. So I'm correct. There's one brand over here called Simo. Simo Solis Lite 4G LTE portable Wi-Fi mobile hotspot, local and international coverage router, multi-carrier access, no contract or SIM card required, 10 connected devices, lifetime data included. And the cost for that is 211.99. So say 212 US dollars, and a 10 GB one costs $327. Oh, this is delivering to Calgary. So Canada, this is delivering to Canada. If you pay extra, you can get a delivery on Sunday, and if you otherwise normal delivery would be on Monday. Yeah, portable Wi-Fi. That's what it's called, portable Wi-Fi. No plug-in anywhere, no connecting. Steven says, I have unlimited mobile data on my phone. Okay. But what about coverage when you go like you can still use it? You have unlimited data, so you can use as much as you want. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, Stephen, if you don't mind, how much do you pay for your phone bill for unlimited data? What is your phone? How much do you pay monthly? But Peter, you said you use your three phones for three live streams, right? One each. It's called mobile Wi-Fi, and I think it is there in Philippines also because Alex was telling me. Alex said like when we are traveling to come and meet you and ER and all that. So she was saying, Winston, if you're going traveling anywhere, you should have a portable Wi-Fi. She's the one that told me you should buy a portable Wi-Fi. So I think she has one. So they have in Philippines they have portable Wi-Fi also. Must ask Alex again about that. Stephen, I don't know. I just changed several things to lower my bill and haven't gotten a new bill yet. Verizon won't a plan for my phone that's not unlimited. Okay. Sometimes Stephen, I notice with my phone bill, we who take our plan and we are, every time renewing the plan, and like let's say here we have Rogers and or many others like so you keep renewing the plan every year, but when you find the new people who are taking a plan, they get it for a lesser rate. So it is better to like change it and start a new subscription, like cancel the old subscription and start a new subscription, then you get a lower rate. I used to have a hard time with those people. I should tell them the new people are getting lower rate, and you are still faithfully, we are with you so many years, and you're giving us a higher rate. But in Philippines, I believe the internet and all cost is pretty high internet. And then also, if you're somewhere on some mountain region and all, like, you don't really get the connection. You don't get a proper connection. So most of the time you are suffering, like people in the provinces and all that. They suffer with their mobile connection. Sometimes they literally go somewhere to the high part of the mountain hill, like, they go high part and then manage to get some kind of satellite reception. Okay, in your region, I've never heard of Verizon. It must be a truly only a American one. And then I guess, different states in the U.S. must be having different providers, right? There must be very few one common provider for the whole country. Hmm? But here, like wherever you go in Canada, there is Rogers. Rogers is there like everywhere. There are a few others. I forget now all the names. Tell us is there. Rogers is there. Now my son-in-law was saying something new was there, which he got for his son. My daughter told me the spelling in the car, but I forgot what it was the other day. Let's see when I go now on Sunday if I can get something like that. Let me see what I can do. I must see if they have a prepaid also. I don't know whether the scheme will be good for a prepaid, but I don't know how I'm asking and checking it out, right? Do, 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 do. Steven, before I got my DSL internet a couple of weeks ago and dropped things, my cellular bill was about $300 per month. Okay, $300 a month. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly how much we used to be paying. Okay, now what? 5 years I'm out of the country, right? 2 years, 2.5 years, almost 3 years. I didn't come out because of COVID. Because what happened even after COVID, when many countries were opening with a lot of restrictions, Thailand was still backward. And if not backward means backward in the sense that they started catering to trying to entice foreigners to come. So they had a lot of schemes, they had a lot of schemes running. And the sad part of it is that even though we are retired and we have an annual visa over there, when we come in, we are treated as tourists, which is not right. We are not tourists. We are not coming in. We are living in your country and we are spending money in your country for the whole year. Not like tourists who come only for 15 days, 1 week, 1 month, not like that. Though if you take on an average monthly basis, the tourists might be spending a lot of money, right? But like we are spending more because we are contributing throughout the year. But they treated us like that. So I didn't want to come back like on those conditions. And like you have to stay in the Shah Hotel, and Shah Hotel means you're paying through your nose for most of them, like. So I didn't want all those kind of things. So better I said I do not go out of the country. So because of that, I think almost 3 years I was, out of the country. That is why I see, 19 2020 2020 end of February started COVID, right? I remember clearly. End of February started COVID. By March it was rampant, and people thought it would go away. But by May, everybody realized it has come to stay. Correct? It has come to stay. Like I had an American friend, okay, he was saying he has to go to America to file his taxes, and I told him, "Don't be stupid." I said, "You can file your taxes from here, or get in touch with whoever was your tax consultant. Get in touch with them, ask them to." Because they have access, to whatever is your government ID and all that. Because like in Canada we have the SIN card, SIN. Okay, so we have the SIN card. So from the SIN card, if somebody has the number, they can pull up your whole history. But of course, SIM card you have to give it to the tax consultant, right? That's one of the things they have to fill up in the forms. So, he said, no, 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 I will go and all. Okay, he went. By the time he landed in America, COVID had spread rampant, rampant, and then started no flights. And he was staying in a motel. And he said, Winston, my God, it is so expensive, US now. It's so expensive. Because he was living already at that time, he was in Canada, he was in Thailand for about 3 years or something, I think, already. So he said, "My God, I'm really stuck out here. I do not know what I'm going to do. My pension is running out." He was getting a pension of 3,000 US dollars. 3,000 US dollars. So in Thailand, it comes up to about 75,000 baht. He was living in a three-bedroom place, paying such a high rent. So stupid, why? One single man living in a three-bedroom house. What do you need a three-bedroom house for? Okay, you're getting money regularly, you're getting a lot of money, but you're wasting that on accommodation. For me, I would take that and travel, travel all the nearby countries and, enjoy, have a nice lifestyle, stay in a nice, decent hotel if you want, like, and pay for it. And, go for all the excursions and tours and, see some countries. I would prefer to do that instead of spending, a high amount on accommodation. But I guess it's each one's preference and choice, right? But he was earning like 75,000 baht. My God, you can live like a king over there. So he said, imagine with 3,000 US dollars, he said, my pension is running out before the month ends also. I cannot survive like this. I cannot continue like this. So I told him, you need to try and see. I told him, first of all, I told you not to leave and not to go. Because by month of May, I had made up my mind that yes, and I had a return booking in April, to come back to Canada. I had a return booking on my initial ticket. I just canceled that ticket, and whatever refund I got, I took that refund, and I said, no, I am not leaving this country. Because if you get stuck in another country, that is the worst thing. You don't know anything about that country. Visa will be a problem, and you'll be shelling out money, right? Here I was already living in a studio apartment, and I know this is my going to be my monthly deduction, and all those kind of thing. My budget will cover everything. But if I am stuck in a foreign country, what will my budget cover? I'll be going over my budget. So I said, no, no way. So that is what. And then finally, I told him, okay, Thailand started opening the borders a little later, and like sometimes they would open it for a short time and stop. So I told him, listen, you have to try and move to some country which is on the border with Thailand, so that the minute I hear something that they are opening the border for a few days or something, you can just hop across. I told him you can hop across, so better you do that. It's so important. So finally, he managed to smart RCs. No, he managed to find that he managed to get a thing for Korea, and he's been to Korea before. So he said, "No, I've got a visa for Korea, and I can stay there for 3 months. So in the 3 months, maybe I can make a trip to Canada." He came to Korea. He stayed for 3 months in Korea, but of course, in a way, Korea was at least cheaper than US, right? So his 3,000 US dollars was useful to him. And but after 3 months, when he went to get an extension, Korea said, sorry, we cannot give you an extension. Now, where should he go? Because other countries have still not opened out fully. So, where should he go? They said, yes, you have to go back to Canada, you have to go back to US. That's it. We cannot extend your visa, you go back to US. How stupid Korea was. In Thailand, The government was very good. The government kept extending. They kept extending for 1 month. Then later on, they kept extending for 2 months. When they found COVID is staying for a long time, they started extending the visas. They started extending the visas for 2 months at a time and giving the visas free of charge. Sorry about that. Normally, it's like 1,900 Thai baht to extend for 1 month. They started giving 2 months free extensions. They did a lot for the people, who were stuck here in Thailand. I admire the government. They did a lot like that. So finally, this guy from Korea, he had to go back to the US, and he dreaded that. He went back to the US, and then one day he wrote to me and he said, "Hi Winston, guess where I am?" I said, "Well, definitely you must be somewhere around Thailand, or are you in Thailand?" But Thailand hadn't opened out fully. There were still some rules and regulation. He said, "No, I've come to Laos. I've come to Vietnam, and I've been in Laos. He's come to Laos, and I've been in Laos before. He stayed 1 year in Laos sometime before. He had a retirement visa, so he came there. And then he said, like, it's still difficult to come into Thailand, but Laos and Thailand border is very close, and they have many, many border entries to come into Thailand. Like, so what he said was, I've come there and I'm going to apply for a 1 year retiree visa again. So it doesn't matter. It's costing me much less than even Thailand. So I'll take a 1 year retiree visa. And as soon as Thailand border opens, I will come." And then he finally came. And Laos is very, very cheap, cheaper than Thailand. So like that, he came. He came and then he finally managed to come into Thailand. But I didn't want to have a problem. I don't have a income of 3,000 US dollars a month for me to spend, right? I have only a little savings which I have to try and stretch as much as I can. So I made a wise decision. I was happy. And what luck, like COVID started February 2020, but in 2019 itself, I decided to make a retiree visa. And I started the process for the retiree visa. So what happened was I came in November, so you have to first take a 3 month visa called a non-B visa. So I took that 3 month visa. So that got over in February, December, January, February. Yes. So I took it in November and that got over in February. And when that got over, in the meantime, before it was getting over, I already had paid the money and applied for my 1 year retiree visa. So my retiree visa came on 26th of February 2020. My retiree visa, 26th of February 2020. And after that, and I'm very lucky, 26th of February it came, and end of February started the COVID, and by March, like it was already like, rampant. So I didn't have a problem. No running to the office, extending my visa, all those problems, nothing. Smooth it was. 1 year, just stay there. And I paid like 4,000 bucks extra for multiple entry, thinking, COVID, we never knew COVID at that time when I applied for it, right? But even the year after that, I still paid 4,000 extra because I said now COVID should be ending. So at least I can make a trip out of the country, like, go to Canada. But unfortunately, the second year also started, all the new forms of COVID, all the new germs of COVID started. And, what is the name? I just cannot get. But anyhow, so all that started. So because of that, nobody could go, right? I did not go. I said, let me continue. So just renewing my visa and continuing to stay there. So that was 2021, 26 February. So 2021, I renewed it. In 2022, I renewed it. And then only in 2022, then finally in June, everything was relaxed. So, then I said, now I can travel. And then the first destination I traveled was to Philippines, Iligan City in July. That's where I met Pita. I went there. And I had already booked my ticket for Canada in August. So 2022. That's the first time I moved out of the country out of. So almost 3 years, like November November 1919 August till August 2022. So almost 3 years I was out of the country before entering Canada again. So they are not condoning. They are not condoning me being away from Canada. So okay, all right. Steven says that was for two cell phones, a home phone system, an internet hotspot, and my tablet. Wow, 300 for all that? I think that's cheap. Wow, 300 for all that, then it's very cheap. Nowadays, of course, no one keeps home lines. It's a waste of money, I think, right? For home lines. I don't know. In Canada, everybody stopped having home lines. So much so they started with an incentive. But why? When you have a phone and you have your data plan for the phone, you can use it anywhere you want. Might as well use the phone in the house as well, like. So we stopped we stopped the home lines. We stopped the home lines. We were just paying. We're not even using it because people would feel easier to just call you on your cell phone. And then what happened? All apps came out. All apps came out with free calls. Correct. If you have the app, like you can call on Messenger, you can call on WhatsApp. So every app came out with free calls. So why you need a landline to book a number or dial a number and pay extra charges when you can just pick up the app and call on WhatsApp or call on Messenger and it's a free call. I think that is the greatest wonder of the modern invention in phones that we can now make free calls. And then before you had to book STD calls, and wait for it, and it used to take a long time to get a connection. And oh my God, what was the phone system in those days? I can just imagine. Phew. Like when I went to the Gulf to work, every Sunday we didn't have a phone at home. Every Sunday my wife and my two kids, they used to go down to the shop down and use the phone from the shop. And because of that, he used to charge them 5 rupees. In those days, he used to charge them 5 rupees. Later on, he increased it to 10 rupees. So charge 10 rupees just to receive the call. But it was it was worth it. So I used to call on Sunday. And I remember when I used to call, I remember, uh, oh, Steven says, my old landline number on the house service is only $24 a month for unlimited calls. I think that means, Stephen, US is much cheaper than Canada. Yeah, I think US is much cheaper than Canada. We used to pay much more than that. Yeah, I think phone systems in Canada is more expensive than US. I'll come to know now when I go on Sunday and if I can make the connection, if my son-in-law has time, I can check that out. I can check that out and see what are the prices now, what are the different plans, and make a comparison of that. Yeah. So I lost the trend of what I was about to say. Hmm. Let me replay and check. I wish I could replay and check. So yeah, I was talking about COVID and Canada. Yeah. So that's that. See from where to where we have gone, right? What we were talking about. We were saying let us have about time management, and our time has gone into unmanagement. We are talking about everything in consideration, but it's okay. You go from one topic to another topic and all those kind of things. So lucky. And yet there's another YouTuber, and his pension. He is born in America. He's born in America. So I don't know what was the problem, but he says he tells us online also his salary, his pension is only 50 US dollars. How one guy is getting 3,000 US dollars and another guy is getting pension only 750 US dollars. I don't understand how. I don't know how that works, how the pension system works in Canada, in US. But in Canada, they say if you have completed 20 years living and working in Canada, if you have completed 20 years living and working in Canada, then you will get a full pension. You must complete 20 years. But minimum you to get pension, you must complete 10 years in Canada. That's what I am, looking for. Complete 10 years in Canada, though I have not completed 10 years working in Canada. By coming every 180 days, they have a rule that if you come into Canada every 180 days, before 180 days, then it's counted like you haven't left Canada. So that's why I've been coming every 108. I've been coming like every 176 days, 77 day. I've been coming into Canada, to play safe so that, so now I've completed my time. Now I submitted my pension papers. Now let's see what they come back to me with, So today completes 2 weeks. They said minimum it will take 2 weeks. It could take more, but minimum it will take 2 weeks. So by today or this week, my thing should be coming up, right? My thing should be coming up. So let me see. Let me see. What happens and what they show. Then accordingly, I'll know how to act and what to do. I hope they don't give me a fight again now. So yeah, so that's that. So I'm just waiting to get some information from them, this. Then I know my future plans, where to go, what to do it. That will help me, a lot. So yeah, Social Security is based on how long you pay in and also how much you made while working. The more you make and pay in, the more you get. I think 3,000 is the most you can get. Oh, good information, Stephen. Thank you for that. So 3,000 is the most. So this guy must have been getting a very high salary. He must have been getting a very high salary, so he was making larger contribution. And the other guy, yeah, the other guy, he was like drifting from job to job and many times no job, and I think something like that. So yeah, so that must be the reason why he is ended up getting 750. That, I think that must be the lowest pension, if I'm not mistaken. That must be the lowest pension because anything lower than 750, nobody will survive in US, right? Like like one thing is very strange. If you look, hi, you need some time for dinner. Yeah, some time for dinner. I didn't hear. You want to come down for dinner? Oh, come down for dinner? Okay, I'm coming down for dinner. Okay, tell mom just 5 minutes. I'll come down. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, they are having dinner. They are having dinner, so I'll have to go down for dinner. So I'll have to stop. Okay. So I'll have to stop the live stream. But it was very interesting conversation, right? I could have continued. So yeah, so here maximum I see myself getting maximum is 1,000 US dollar maximum if I do get that, but around $750 I will definitely get, or about $700. But what they say is that that will not be enough for me to manage if I live in Canada. I cannot manage on that. I cannot manage on that. But staying in Southeast Asian countries, yes, it's very cool. It's very comfortable. I can manage. I'm planning on retiring at 62. That's good, Stephen. I wish I could have retired earlier, but I retired at 60, 60. Oh, I retired at 64, 65. I retired at 65 because this is the fifth year I'm out, and I'll complete 70 years now. So I retired at 65. That means 65 is the retiring age also, kind of, but I couldn't, I couldn't retire earlier. So that is good, Stephen. And we'll get a 30% reduction in pay, but have to work till 67 to get full amount. But I have other retirement accounts. Okay, that's good. That's good. You have been saving for other things, so that's good. Because somebody told me, you think you're working for that. Let's say now you work till 67 for 5 years more, right? So that 5 years more, what you're not getting pension, how much more will you get full? You make some calculation like that, because here also they say, don't take it at 65, take it at 70, 75. You might not live till that time. So government is enjoying the benefit of your salary, right? So that's why they say, take it immediately. When government is giving money, grab the money. That's what they say. Okay, I'll go down for dinner because the family is waiting for me. Okay, so I'll have to end it. All right. So uh, thank you all very much for the wonderful discussion today. It is sad that I have to cut off, but family beckons me for dinner. Sorry about that. See you all next on my next live stream. Okay, I'm really so sorry for that. I'm really sorry I have to rush out. Okay, but thank you all for being here and for actively participating. And today, a wonderful discussion. I'm going to listen to I will not get the watch hours, but I'm going to listen again to I'm going to listen again. So, love you all. God bless. Love you all. God bless. And au revoir. See you again next time. Au revoir.